Just well, you have joined us for what we like to call Clan Wars. Personally, my first time streaming Clan Wars. We have BK, aka Black Knights, versus ONUR6. ONUR6 is assaulting Black Knights. So Black Knights are... I'm not sure exactly how the rules go. I just know Black Knights is hosting the room because they're being attacked. I don't know if Black Knights gets to pick the maps or what the rules are. This is my first time hosting. But it's going to be fun. There is a 5-minute delay. So if you spectate, if you're watching the stream, you put something in chat, I won't realize or won't see it for 5 minutes. I mean, I'll see it right away. But you won't hear my response for 5 minutes. Just so you know. But we're getting ready to go. And of course, we've got World of Tanks music going on in the background because it's awesome. It makes everything sound better. Think about using this music here for an intro or a wait screen for my stream. Like I'll have a really cool picture with a cool animation, and then I'll have like a little press start button in the middle, kind of like how World of Tanks starts up, except it'll be like me. You know, it'll be me, not World of Tanks. I mean, not physically me, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It's gonna be awesome. Now, this was a little more last minute for me. I mean, he messaged me about 2 hours before, but I was in the middle of something, so I didn't get on until about a half hour ago. So I had to make the thumbnail, I had to make the overlay, and I did not get everything done in time, so you're not going to see W8 like you usually see. You know, I usually have the W8 for you guys, and the win rates for you guys, but not this time. Not this time. But I think I am gonna have... Yeah, let's have numbers. Do we have those? Image. Let's call this a 0. Okay. Browse. Desktop. Go to pictures. Numbers. Open. Okay. Hey, there we go. We're gonna put a 0 by their name right here. We're gonna add another image existing. It's gonna be another 0. And we're gonna put it right here by their name. There we go. Okay, so this is tier 7. I'm gonna run down ONUR6s. We've got 2 Lycans, 2 Minutemen, 3 T-29s, and a Tiger 131. And on the other side, we have a Lycan, 2 Minutemen, 4 T-29s, and an ONI. Oh, boys. And spectators are, in fact, allowed. This is going to be awesome. And it's going to be fun. Good, we are still streaming. Fantastic. I might have to rearrange my overlay a little bit. I do not exactly know what it covers, but I think it's going to be slightly in the way, so I'll probably move the logos towards the center. But we will see exactly how it looks in just a sec. Ravaged Capital. Alright, that's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Can't just listen to it over and over and over again. Okay, so actually that's not bad. It doesn't cover too much of the map. You guys think that's okay? I think it's okay. It's not terribly in the way. But the Tiger 131, I like that. I also like the idea of the ONI, but Tier 7 is going to be dominated by T-29s, and now they have the new Minutemen. My gosh, those things are powerful. 5-minute games. Oh, boy. So, how I think it works, I could be completely wrong. But because it's Clan Wars and one team is attacking, one team is defending, I'm pretty sure all BK has to do is survive. I could be completely wrong. I don't know how the rules work exactly. But wow, they put trees in here. I like that. There's nothing in here though. But some places they add fancy things, like up here. Look at that. Imagine you can get somebody up there. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's pay attention to the gameplay now. We've got BK going in for the spots with the Lycan. They've got ONUR6 has 2 Lycans, right? Where's their other Lycan? There he is over there, scouting both sides of the map. A little bit of a sneeze there. Lycan taking some damage there. He's backing up. When you guys are trying to escape, turn around. Make sure you just turn around. Never, ever back up. When you back up, you go slower, and that's what he did there. His best option there was to just turn around, even if he takes a hit or two turning, and then driving away. Because you go faster going backwards than you do going forwards. So that's something you guys definitely want to keep in mind when you're playing this game. Oni is making his way into the cap circle. Hopefully going to be a big surprise for these guys. Because ONUR6 has all of their tanks in one location. This Oni is going to be definitely an issue, I think. What gun does he have mounted on there? He does have the 152mm. So we'll see if he finds some shots. Is he shooting HE or is he shooting AP? Honestly though, if I was using the Oni, I would definitely have the smaller gun loaded, because that thing is ridiculous DPM and it can tear apart tier 7. This pen is more than enough. 175 or 190, isn't it? It's more than that. And he misses his first shot. You can load gold in that thing too and just no problem, you know what I'm saying? We've got some light tanks coming behind. They don't have a light tank anymore, BK. So these light tanks here are pretty much going to be free to do what they want. However, if this Oni turns around and finds a shot, he can one-shot those Lycans. Here comes the Lycans. Around the corner they come. Into the side of the Minuteman. The Minuteman has a lot of side armor, and his armor is working pretty well versus the Lycan. So the Lycan stops shooting the T-29, or the Minuteman, and switches attention towards the Oni. The Oni's armor is not holding up against the premium rounds. Definitely something that you need to keep in mind. You've got 190mm of flat armor, so it's really doing nothing. We can't quite see where they're going through him. Yes, we can. Straight through the turret. Another one, bouncing off the side of his turret that time, though. However, the Minuteman is able to deal with those light tanks for now reloading, so he should turn around and take the brunt of the T-29 onslaught. It's just a T-29 brawl at this point. It's who's going to get in the better positions. What I would do with the Lycans now is either do what they're doing now, but I think I would have sent them down this way and gotten down in that dip and popped up from right here, and then maybe do some damage on the sides of these guys from out over there. But I think what they're going to do instead is make their way around and come out right here and come in behind these guys and start shooting them from right here. I think is what they're going to be doing next. And they got to do it quickly, because BK is now putting in shots and now outnumber ONUR6. Not anymore though. They're putting rear shots into the Minuteman and the Oni, taking him down. He's going to turn around. Is he going to be able to find a shot? No, he's not. He fluffs it into the mound there instead. Over here on this side, we've got Tiger 131 is still full health. He's still kicking. I thought this tank was going to die first, but she's still kicking right there. We got Beaver's dead, Twister's dead, and Pernix's Swift is dead. So 3 tanks dead on either time. BK needs to realize that they have 3 versus 5 on this flank. They need to kill these guys right now and then deal with the Lycans later. Yes, have the one T-29 turn around and deal with these guys. That's fine. But he's going to go down. He needs to realize he needs to focus out one of the tanks. Just one Lycan. He needs to focus one Lycan out. The push doesn't seem to be working. It seems to me like the Marshal should have shot this T-29 here. Instead, they're both in their own 1v1s. And now this Tiger 131 is going to be able to just tear apart these T-29s as she puts another shell into the Houndstooth. Not much focus fire here by BK, definitely. To be fair, not much focus fire by either team. Definitely something that can be definitely worked on, but still, this was a very close game. But it looks to me, actually, okay, that shot right there, that was close. That game was close. If that shell didn't go in, then I would have to say this T-29 is probably going to win. This T-29 needs to focus, prioritize targets. T-29 could have turned, or Minuteman should have said, and killed this guy, and then focus his armor towards the front. And his armor is enough to bounce the Tiger 131. Maybe not consistently, but enough to maybe win that game, take it home. But too many angles to keep track of. Minutemen dominating, of course, on this side, and not so much the other side. We had a T-29 do well. Like, let's see. Look at the shots the Minutemen could just take and their sides. The amount of damage BK blocked compared, like, okay, we had a couple people block some shots. You have to realize BK were hitting their shots aiming their shots, pinning their shots much better than ONUR6 was. But their focus fire did not exist. They were not going after targets. They were not executing targets. Tiger 131 should be the first tank you kill, but it wasn't. So they should have focused the other tanks. When they made that push, BK made that push on ONUR6, they were they were not focusing at all. They all got in their own fights. And the Tiger 131, that was when the Tiger 131's gun just started to tear them apart. And I think that's what lost them the game. Plus, the Lycans were allowed to do what they wanted. The Lycans could have been killed. One of the T-29s, I'm not going to say who, I forget who, one of these T-29s, when he was going up over the middle, had both Lycans come up behind, and he focused down the one with more health instead of the one which was a one-hit. And so they both unloaded in him as well. So, like I said, little things like that. Focus your targets, eliminate guns. That's what you need to do in these kinds of things. Make sure you eliminate guns, and you will do just fine. Welcome, VMX. I'm going to say hello. Hello. In the chat, because there's a 5-minute delay. And so I'm going to make sure I get that down for you. All right. So, good job on both sides. What I like about this is there's a fog of war, everybody in spectator mode. And then they release everyone. So that's pretty cool. So you never actually know what people are going to pick. However, at tier 7, I have a feeling it's going to be... I personally would go with Tigers and just bum rush, because there doesn't seem to be a tank limit on Ravage Capital, guys. I would go 8 Tiger 1s and just YOLO the heck out of everyone. Like, seriously, you can't... Tiger 1s are faster than T-29s. Tiger 1s have more health than T-29s. They have better guns than T-29s, better rate of fire than T-29s, more mobile than T-29s. They just don't have the armor. But the T-29 will not be bouncing the Tiger 1 either. You just have all your Tiger 1s just YOLO and focus fire. They are going to shred the enemy to pieces. That's personally what I would do. That's what I would do. All right. That's just my thoughts on it. My thoughts. But nobody cares what the current guy thinks. Oh, boy. What do we want now? Let's get some Royal Tanks music going. As we wait for them to pick. But I've spoken my mind. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Here we go. He's gonna start on spectating people, I think. In case any of you guys are wondering what this is Royal Tank's Frontline soundtrack. I don't think there's going to be any change in the tank picks. I think everybody's going to have the same. No, they added another Tiger 131. I would just go straight. If you all have Tiger 131s, just pull them all out. That's what I say. Just go, boom. Hey, what's up, guys? Tiger 131s. I'd love to see a Slapjack. Even though that thing is awful, I think that would be hilarious to see. Okay, we have on BK a Lycan, Minuteman, 4 T29s, and an Oni. Same exact loadout. And on your 6, we have 2 Lycans, 2 Minutemen, 2 T29s, and 2 Tiger 131s instead of 3 T29s. Wow, Red Bull, nice. So nice. So kind. You gotta start somewhere, Red Bull. Hello, Lenny. Ravaged Capital, aka Paris. I don't like the Oni. I think if you are going to use an Oni, please at least use the 105mm. Right? Like, this gun just takes too long to reload. It's granted it will deal with hull down T29s, but you're slow, your armor doesn't mean anything against gold rounds, and you have a terrible rate of fire. They should be using the 100mm, or the 105, whatever caliber that is. 330 alpha, 190 pen. It's, you know, that's fantastic. Whoa. I'd like to get hull down up here. Get a T29 up here and be like, yo, what's up? Or up here, you know, like, yeah, dudes. Okay, so what I'd like to see happen this time is a group up by BK and a just solid push, because that's what ONUR6 is doing. Look at, they've got 5 of their tanks right here. Beast is lagging behind. BK could push them, but instead they've spread themselves out. They had the Oni pushing up the mill, which is a little bit interesting, and Wolfie by himself trying to get hull down, but instead he shows a little bit too much of his tank. It looks like he got penned, not sure where, but he did. So T29s on this map, it's all about who can get to this position first. And you'll notice, okay, they both have the same advantage. This can provide some cover. If you can get like a T29 up in here, kind of wedged up like this, and use your gun depression, you can say hull down right here and just prevent them from pushing up. Definitely, you could use that. So we'll see if anyone uses that. Houndstooth takes a peek and gets punished for it. There's no reason to take damage right now. You're still waiting for your Oni and Minuteman to make their way to the middle. Once again, the Lycan gets caught out by himself. These guys can't worry about their Lycan friend. He's as good as dead. They need to make their way in. They're doing nothing. Nothing for their team whatsoever right now. But they're making the same play. What's interesting to me is BK is actually making the same exact play they made last time, which didn't work for them. So you would think they would change it up, but they're not going to. The Oni, instead of aiming his shot, decided to just shoot it on the move, missing his shots, and now he's going to get completely shredded because his armor means nothing against gold rounds, which is why I would prefer Tiger 1s, because you're gonna get penned anyway, so may as well have the hit points and the DPM instead of just the hit points like he does. And then what you do is your Tigers are all mobile, you roll over here, and then you just go, okay, guess what, you 2 Tiger 131s are dead. You roll up over all at once and go boom, 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 dead, boom, 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 dead, and then you just move on, tank to tank to tank. And you're gonna lose a lot of tanks doing that, but you're going to win. You have more DPM, you have more mobility, you have more health. So that's definitely a no-brainer in my opinion. It's just straight Tiger 1s, hammers, Tiger 131s, the whole shebang. They're making the push now. This Minuteman is done. He is done, but the Wolfie might be able to kill the WNF Beast. We'll see. Yes, he goes down. Tiger 131s are shredding the side of that Minuteman. Now they're moving on towards, well, it looks like they're kind of not really focusing their fire anymore on your 6. They don't really need to at this point. But Lanky is changing her attention towards the Wolfie. Good play by her. You definitely still want to focus fire. You never know if they make that amazing comeback because the hit points are still fairly the same. In fact, for a minute there, BK kind of passed them with hit points. They've used a lot of hit points to do what they've done. And they've got some tanks back here who are still full health. This T29 back here is out of the fight, and I don't know why. And Marshall is about to get clipped down by the Lycan. what this T-29 should do is, since he's not doing anything, may as well go after this guy instead of letting him clip down his team. Now they both turned around for the Lycan, and because of that, they lose another T-29. Instead of executing the Tiger 131, or that T-29, or that Lycan, or putting any other shots in, they've turned around and have gotten completely distracted by the Lycan, who has done his job very well, and now he's going to go down to the Tiger 131, who finishes him off, and all that's left is I'm Great Are You. As he comes around this corner, will he be able to finish anyone off? He's going to put a shell in that Tiger 131. He puts it in, great shot there. But now here come the Lycan and the Tiger 131, the other one. He's about to get ripped apart, but he's probably going to kill this Tiger 131. Yes, he is. He finishes off the Tiger 131, but not before the Lycan can clip him. Well, actually, before the Lycan can clip him out, but not before it's too late for his team. And he does go down. Once again, BK blocking a ton of damage. And once again, BK bouncing only 3 shells that entire time. 3 shots fired from BK did not actually penetrate. That was it. But they were unable to, once again, focus fire, and they kept handing their hit points away. And that's what lost them. And plus using an Oni. Useless. Useless tank in this. And I'm not even going to be nice about it. Like normally I am. I like being biased, but no. Useless tank. Should not be using that at all. In fact, I don't even know why. Like, T-29s are great, I understand. But, like, seriously, it doesn't look like there's a limit to tanks you can choose. Maybe there are. Maybe it's 4, but then you can go, what, 4 Tigers and then 4 Tiger 131s, right? Easy. That's what I would do. That's what I would do indeed. Let's get some water before we continue. And let's update the scores. Water. Do. Call this number 2, because that's what it is, which is the number 2. And right there. Yeah, I don't know what this is best of. Let me find the rules real quick. While we wait. Rules and guidelines. Here they are. Alright. Each map will be played a minimum of 2 times in a series. The winner is determined by the team who has the most wins in a best of 5 series. The map will be played on encounter and on a 10-minute. They're doing 5, so I'm not. Oh, there you go. Now it's 10. If a draw occurs, the team will take the most tanks on the field will be declared the winner. Sides will be switched after each battle. Each map will be played with a minimum of 2 times each series. The winner is determined by the team who has the most wins in a best of 5 series. Okay, so that's how you win the map. No, I'm confused. Tank selection. At least 5, but no more than 12 players must field tanks. No tank may be higher than tier 7 unless defending a capital. %50 of your force can be any one tank or premium tank, but only up to 50%. Okay. So, in other words, you can have, in an 8v8, you can have 4 T-29s, but you can't have 5. And if you have a 9v9, you can only have 4 of one tank. You can't have 5, because that's more than 50%. You have 2 minutes to select your tanks. Spectators are an issue that both clan commanders / representatives... Oh, okay, they worded this wrong. But they mean spectators are an issue that both commanders / representatives must agree on. Or both teams must, okay. Oh, you guys have already answered it. You silly, silly people. Okay, so these are the very interesting rules. Very short rules, though. It's only a couple of pages. Well, I guess it's enough to get your rules out, you know. This looks fun though. I'd love to be part of this, but Nightmare is not part of this. Maybe we'll get Clan Clone Guy in this. Wouldn't that be fun? That does sound fun, doesn't it? Alright, so on ONUR6, we have 2 Tiger 131s chosen so far, a Lycan and a T29. Another Lycan. Uh-oh. Not everybody's been picked yet. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna go over to BK. We've got a Lycan, a Comet, a Minuteman, 2 T29s, Tiger 131, and what is that? An FV201 Black. Well, looks like a 7 versus 8. They must not have picked in time. Let me get to the chat. Match communications. Ready, he says. Okay. There you go. That's pretty bizarre. That's I don't know what's going on. I do not know what the rules are. Regardless, there is an extra tank on BK. And I don't know why, because the enemy team said they were ready. But apparently they weren't. I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know the rules. What I do know is ONUR6 is winning, but now they're down a tank. Maybe that's part of the rules, where if you're up by like that, it's kind of like a handicap. I don't like handicaps personally. I think if you're gonna win, then you should win. But we'll see. This is an interesting map to be competitive, and it's an easy one at that, because of course cap circle wins the game, right? So all you need to do is control a cap circle. So all you need to do is control up here. There's no reason to invest tanks into the middle of the field or over into that flank. All you really need to do is put tanks up here, especially a light tank that can spot out just in case. And then just defend the hill with your life. Put tanks down there. And then and tanks up here. Like this. And you win the game. There's no reason whatsoever to sit in the back and allow yourself... Like, what they're doing is sniping. And I guess that's fine, considering this Comet is letting them shoot him. Because I don't know what in the world this Comet is doing. He's about to get shredded. Like, what? What are you doing? What is the point of what this guy and the Lycan are doing? Like, the Comet is dead. He's done nothing this game. The Lycan is dead. He's done nothing this game. And, I was going to turn on epic music, but not anymore. That's okay, we're gonna turn on the music anyway. As the game, wow, this is loud. Anyway, let's get to the game. We've got See, notice this Lycan who's made it to the top of the hill. He has spotted the Tiger 131 like he should have. These tanks should not have been there. What these tanks could have done, at least, is if they wanted to shoot across, is they could have sat right here. And from here, they'd be able to shoot those guys from right here without actually getting spotted by those tanks over there. Or what they should have done is invested their whole team to just hard push the hill, take the hill, and then have this Lycan scout. And then look, from here, look at, those guys are out in the open. They're out in the open. They could have shredded those two tanks apart. And because their T-29 is used their gun depression up here to hold the hill as these guys try to take it from them. But instead, they have sacrificed two of their tanks already. And, I don't see them coming back from this. They've got two Lycans on the far end. And right now those Lycans are out of the fight. They have the overmatch down here. Or should I say, they had the overmatch down there because they have thrown two of their tanks away as well. But they still have the overmatch. What they can do right now is definitely just roll in right here and just kill these guys, and they can win this game. However, ONUR6, like I said, has already made them sacrifice 34% of their hit points. And in trade, only lost 11%. They are up on guns and up on health. And it's only a matter of time until these Tiger 131s find a shot on the Lycan. In fact, it looks like the Lycans have shots on the Lycan. Let's see if they were able to finish him off and get him out of the game. However, this Comet died in a very convenient location. We can't actually see the cap circle, unfortunately, from spectator view, or from the free cam or spectator view, unfortunately. But the heavies are doing the right thing. And that's pushing in. This Tiger 131, in my opinion, should definitely come up here. And he needs to stay up here. Get some shots down on these tanks is what needs to be happening right now. These guys are getting ready to hold the line. This is a very strong position to hold the line from. And if those Tiger 131s hadn't pushed in and had stayed up there, they could shred these guys for sure. Once again, I'm still not sure why they chose this tank. I don't see a use for it at all other than Zergs. Because you only have damage per minute on your side, right? You don't have alpha, so you have to keep your gun singing if you want it to work. So you have to like have multiple FV201s in my opinion, and just Zerg with him and charge. You know, like boom, 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 boom. Just keep your gun singing. But right now he's not able to do that with his T-29s in the way and such. But if they're able to kill these guys, they can put this game back right in. But they kill the tank in front first, and that's going to give the T-29 a hull down position if he's smart enough to get behind it. Well, we're going to see if he is or not. He does get his tracks damaged, but he does get finished off. Here come the Tiger 131s. They left the Wolfie by himself, and now he's getting swarmed. However, this Tiger 131 is trying to find some shots. He should be able to shred these guys. He should be shooting the IS-2. IS-2 has lower hit points. He should be shooting him. He's out in the open. Finish off the IS-2 right here. Instead, the IS-2 puts a shell into him. He's not focusing the right targets, unfortunately. And this is going to cost them, I think. T-29 and the Minutemen are pretty much all that's left. No, we still have the FV201, who takes a big hit in the back by the IS-2, then finished off by the Lycan, it looks like. Minuteman and Marshall are all that's left, and looks like Marshall's about to go down. Marshall goes down. Far Dragon still has shells loaded, and he's putting them into the tracks of this Minuteman, and he tracks him there. And the Tiger 131 should finish him off. Yes, Blanky finishes off Toast, who was Toast there, and they go down. Unfortunately for BK, but fortunately for ONUR6, who had an IS-2 do a great yeah, he had a great game. I didn't think this tank would do well, and I don't think it should have done well. I think the only reason the IS-2 did so well was because they let him shoot them in the back. He came in up through the middle and came behind them, and nobody was paying attention. We had these two tanks, like I said, do absolutely nothing for the team, other than feed these guys defender medals. Like, these Tiger 131s just sat there and said, "Ah, oh, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom." Like, did they even get enough to cap the base? No, they didn't even get enough to cap the base. They didn't even get enough to cap the base if they didn't reset it. So, not sure what that plan was. But like I said, that's not really a competitive map. I've never seen that before used in comp like this. But this is very different. Anything special for 1K subs? Yes, a giveaway. We are having a giveaway. A giveaway stream, Lenny. There you go. That'll be fun. So my plans for the giveaway stream. My plans. That doesn't mean this is what's gonna happen. What I'd like to do for that is we're gonna have. I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be platooning, and I'm gonna be giving stuff away for. It's gonna be great fun because it looks like this is over. So I'll talk to you guys about that. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have count-ins, and one of the ways you can get prizes is killing me. I'm not gonna give a prize away for every time you kill me because I don't know if I'll have enough. I'm gonna ask a Raybot for some codes. I think Swindle told me to ask her for codes, and she can usually do that, especially since I'm pretty much advertising their game for free. So I'm gonna ask Raybot for some codes, and she usually has pretty good codes. Like she usually gives away like 7 days of premium and sometimes some tier 6 premium tanks like the Dicker Max and T3488s. So we'll see what kind of codes she lets me use. So we'll have like an hour of if you kill me in game, you get a code, and then we'll have an hour of something else. Maybe we'll have hide and seek um, on the stream. I'll have to cover my screen though for that. And if you guys can kill me in that, you know, you guys get a code. And then we'll have questions like, what episode did this happen, or something like that, or when did I change my name? Something like that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Well, we're gonna have a giveaway, and I'm gonna figure out exactly how I'm gonna be giving those away, and it's gonna be fun. It's only gonna be available for people who are there at the stream though, because we had a giveaway for my 250th, and people who weren't there won, but none of them claimed, and so it got really annoying. So we'll do it again, but this time you have to be at the stream. And if I can get codes from Raybot, I'm pretty sure they will work for both PlayStation and Xbox. The codes she gives out, I'm pretty sure. So unfortunately, it won't. For those of you who play Blitz or PC, it won't work out. But it is what it is. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. It looks like that's it. GG's. Yes, that is it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And BK, I know you guys wanted to watch this when you're done. Hopefully you learned some things because there was some good stuff in here for you guys to learn. Because the mistakes you made were really obvious and easily fixable. So hopefully you guys noticed them. I was mostly, if you guys noticed, I did seem a little biased towards BK. I was watching them more, but that's because they asked me to stream them, so that's why I was kind of um, talking about them more because this was for their benefit. They'll watch this and hopefully realize, okay, he's right. This is what we need to change, because I have the overhead view, so of course I see more, and which also makes it easier for me. But hopefully you guys learned something, a thing or two from this. And yeah, I would just say, dudes, if it's tier 7, just Zerg with Tigers and Tiger 131s and hammers. Like, why wouldn't you do that, in my opinion? Like, YOLO. That's what I would do. Maybe have one Lycan just to hunt down that last guy who runs away. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, you don't have to like it or anything like that. This is just a random stream, which I do occasionally, which is fun. I like commentating. If you guys have any matches you want me to commentate on, just message me on. Well, if you're in any kind of Discord, message me there. Message me on the Xbox. Message me on YouTube. Stuff like that. Thanks once again, guys, for watching, and good luck, BK, and good luck on your 6. Take care, guys, and peace out.